Ahoy, you all. Hi, it's Tis. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. Um, so first, I would like to give the disclaimer, and as you may know, or as you should know, there is nothing new under the sun. And when I say nothing, that means from what your eyes see to what your hands can feel, so to speak. If your eyes see, maybe new electronics out. If you see new electronics out, if you have a new phone, new car, you see one of those self-driving Teslas and pretty much anything that you see or any vibes that you notice, or even the strange activity in these days, you'll think like, okay, a lot of people they're becoming more strange and things are getting more weird and um, people are, doing strange things these days. And I'm thinking that's because there is nothing new under the sun. Literally, nothing new. I mean, literally from A to Z. It is not new. It's just new to us because we've been under the bed our whole lives. Literally, like the cell phone, your latest cell phone, your coolest gadgets, your coolest cars, your nicest shoes and clothes. Those are nothing new. It's only just new to you. Um, and I only say that because you know how now they're whipping in the virtual reality. We have the metaverse when you got all these equipment and machinery on top of your head to put you in a new world. That is nothing new. There's literally 1980 movies, 1990 movies they have Oculus over their heads, and that's just them back 30, 40 years ago. Like, oh, okay, I'm in a virtual reality, and that's from the 80s. And of course, it had to be experimented in order for it to be in a movie. You know what I'm saying? So when we get that metaverse on top of our head, we'll think that, oh damn, this is new. Or, whoa, cool. We'll be so mind blown because it's something we haven't seen before. But you better believe that this stuff has been around for, we'll just say decades, to say the least. They have been around for a long time. Those self driving cars have been around for a long time. It's just new to us because apparently 2020 or 2022 or whenever these self driving vehicles came out, that's supposed to be the rollout for us. We experienced the self driving vehicles around this time versus experiencing them, eons ago when they've been at least tested out. Um, and just to pretty much give you a visual of that, like for instance, if I have I'm going to invent a skateboard or even a shoe, so to speak, I would have to first think of that shoe, or create that product, piece it together, try it out, and then once I believe it's ready, then I release it to you. So that could take any amount of time, maybe 2 seconds to 2 years or to 2 decades. However long it takes me to perfect my product before I release it to you is what it is. So again, with those self-driving vehicles, if you're just now getting a self-driving vehicle, just know that that vehicle had to be thought of, it had to be created, tested, pieced together, and then released to you. And there's no telling how long it takes to produce these material and these products. And literally, I only say that. And speaking of the Oculus, because again, as I mentioned, there's Metaverse, which is the Facebook Metaverse of putting you into a new world. Um, there's another one, well, there's more than one Oculus, but there's another particular Oculus where you will literally be killed in real life, and I guess that is it's possible because I guess built inside of the Oculus headwear virtual reality machine, apparently there are like detonators or pretty much something in there, that actual explosives that will blow up your head, so to speak, or attack the brain, in so many words. And I only say that because when you have, well, let's say like we'll have something where it's okay, danger, do not touch, or there's a button there and it reads danger at the top, and at the bottom of the button, do not touch or do not push. You better believe somebody is going to push the button. For instance, if they say, okay, this this Oculus will kill you, somebody's going to slap that Oculus on their head. So it's kind of like by the time this metaverse and the virtual reality come into full effect, that's going to contribute to lowering the numbers, so to speak. And it's really going to be a spinoff of the millionaire. I'm going to do a billionaire video, pretty much when billionaires take over, or what's happening right now. I think there's maybe two or three billionaires that I know of. I'm sure there's more, but 2 or 3 billionaires that I know of right now that are in quote unquote power. And you can believe with them being in the front line, or them being the face of whatever section they're in, you can better believe that there's going to be a lot more bodies dropping. And like I say, this Oculus is going to contribute too. And pretty much everything that we participate in will contribute in our demise. And that's why I want to mention that there's nothing new under the sun, and everything will be used against you. You know, literally from food to whatever else you consume to metaverse, your music. Literally, everything is a weapon, to tell you the truth. So that's why it's important now to remove yourself and you create your own reality on what you want in your section. Because if you don't create that, then you're going to have to go to Bill Gates of hell for food. If you don't create your reality, then Elon Musk or whoever else is into robots or into killing people through social media and virtual reality, you're going to be left at their mercy to determine what will happen to you. And most of the time it's going to be a demise, so to speak, because that's the whole point of them coming in. Yeah, but keep that in mind. There's nothing new under the sun. All of these new gadgets that you have out these days, they literally have been collecting dust and somewhere else or in a warehouse before it reached you. Okay, so there's nothing new, and pretty much anything that we're experiencing now has already happened. It's just our turn to experience it. Yeah, but anyway, I hope all are well, hope all are safe, and take care.